I entitled my essay, The Unspoken Answers. Thinking of one thing to write about has seemed to be the most difficult task during this application process. Should I further describe the long list of extracurricular activities that presents itself on my resume? Or should I restate my numerous academic achievements, which serve only to show the result of excellent school grades? Although choosing either one of these ideas would be a tragedy of epic proportions, because neither do justice to the representation of who I am. Who am I? This is such a simple yet complex question. Most often, people will begin their answer with, I am a doctor or mother of three. Perhaps the misinterpretation of the question is one of the problems with society today. We make decisions based on social norms and readily transform into society's idea of who we should become. However, it would not be fair to blame our misconceptions of ourselves solely on society. After all, people can only influence you if you allow them to. To be clear, there is nothing wrong with being a workaholic or participating in a trend, but the problem arises when you base who you are entirely on these entities. So the most honest answers to the questions are those that are unspoken. Your lowest moments in life and biggest flaws serves as some of the most important aspects of who you are. These are the things that truly showcase you. Nervousness is an unspoken answer that I know all too well. From my public speaking competitions to the occasional interviews, my nerves have caused butterflies in my stomach quite a few times. With me being an experienced leader and speaker, most people assume I have it together. And this theory is supported by the brave face that I show. To be fair, my years of experience have increased my confidence in my craft, but like the next competitor, I yearn for the uneasiness to disappear. I usually ended up doing well at whatever activity I am participating in, which is a blessing. However, I could never consciously say that anything I do is easy because sometimes my nervousness causes extreme anxiety. In fact, if mixed with an empty stomach, it can produce tremors in my hand and stumbles in my speech. I do not think anyone would readily admit that they suffer from nervousness, especially an experienced public speaker. In fact, at one point, I would not present this information to a committee or interviewer. However, I have come to realize that being nervous has an unforeseen advantage. Being nervous reassures me that I am human and enormously imperfect, which is something that creates the most fulfilling circumstances. Pressure is also an unspoken answer that is unimaginably present in my life. There's pressure to always succeed. There's pressure to be better than my predecessors in all the clubs that I participate in. There's pressure to not fall into the traps placed 2 feet in front of me, not only as a teenage girl, but also as an African-American teenage girl. There's pressure to not conform to the social norms so that I may live a life full of purpose. Sometimes I am reminded of the saying, pressure busts the pipe. The consistent excellence expected of me can become overwhelming and cause mounds of stress. However, pressure also makes diamonds. I know that the trials and tribulations that I experience are only preparing me for what's in store for me. Nevertheless, these unspoken answers serve as the most honest representations of who I am. They may not showcase my talents, achievements, or aspirations, but they embody the foundation of the best parts of myself. I have had the opportunity to bless the lives of others through community service. My love for community service and volunteerism stems from being able to see the impact one can make if they just open their hearts to the wounds of others. Being a part of something greater than myself has taught me to always appreciate where I am in life, even if it is not where I want to be. Continuing to serve others creates that amazing space, not only for me, but for those I am helping as well. My passion for community service has encouraged me to want to better the world within my career. I aim to perform community service on a global scale. With that being said, studying political science will enable me to gain insight not only on domestic public policy, but international governance as well. Being exceptionally familiar with the concepts and principles of government will also present me as a competitive candidate when applying for positions in higher government. More importantly, attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill additionally will enhance my chances of gaining much needed exposure to the political arena. My education serves as the primary basis for some of my most passionate experiences and aspirations. Therefore, furthering my education prepares me for this journey that I am about to embark on. I am confident that with the financial assistance of this scholarship, I can take the first step toward bettering the world in which we live in.
Well, I tell you, this is Crystal Lyons, and I can't wait for you one day to become a senator and then into the cabinet and then, maybe even the presidency because, just selfishly, I will have the opportunity to say, I knew her when.
Oh,
I get to
thank
see
you.
4.0 GPA, Miss, basically Miss Baconton. Uh, I mean, homecoming queen or beauty pageant winner. I mean, just
Beauty pageant, yes.
you got crowns, you got awards, you got medals. This is phenomenal. And my friends at Kinetic Credit Union and the Better Business Bureau both believe in what you're doing and also how you're doing it. We're proud of you. And just like your counselor said, you are the go-to person, and we would be very proud to help you to get to the University of North Carolina because you have won the 2021 Student of Integrity Scholarship.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm gonna cry. Really?
You deserve it.
It means a lot. It means a lot when people see the impact that I'm really trying to make because sometimes people don't see it. So it means a lot when people see it and are appreciative and supportive of the movement. And I can't wait to further my education at UNC and be a part of the legacy that you guys have with offering student scholarships. And thank you so much. This is amazing. It's my best day. Now I'm having an amazing day.